For another NFL season 2022, baby. I really enjoyed Thursday night's game when the Bills beat the Rams. I thought that was a very exhilarating series. Shows me why I still believe the Bills are the favorite to win the Super Bowl. In case you're wondering right now, I'm in a parking lot. I just thought this would be a little bit more this would be a little bit more easier for me to do before I get home. So I'm going to do my season prediction starting for every single week this season, starting with week 1. I had the Rams beating the Bills on Thursday. Unfortunately for me, that didn't work out, so I already start out 0-1. But hey, don't worry. There's over 270 plus games of the NFL regular season. I'm going to get some right. I'm going to get some wrong. It's going to happen to everyone. There's going to be blowouts. There are going to be close games. There are going to be upsets. There's going to be overtime games. There might even be a tie or two. Who knows? There's so much that can happen when every single team has 17 games to play in an 18-week regular season. A lot could happen, as obviously 14 of these 32 teams will make the playoffs. 8 will be division winners. The other 6 will be wild card teams. 2 will make the Super Bowl, but only 1 will win the Super Bowl. And a lot can happen. So, going with my predictions, like I said, I had the Rams beating the Bills. That didn't happen, so I'm already at 0-1. And as for my other games, starting with the 1 o'clock games, I have the Saints beating the Falcons, mostly because I am really high on the Saints this year. I don't know if they'll win the division, but I definitely think they will be a playoff team. I believe the Ravens will absolutely shellac the Jets. I understand it's a Joe Flacco revenge game. Even then, the Ravens, I see them winning their division. I'm really, really confident in them this season. So give me the Ravens all the way in this one. The Bengals are hosting the Steelers. The Bengals, of course, coming off a Super Bowl berth for the first time since the 80s. Also, 3 straight playoff wins for them, including 2 playoff wins on the road. Now, this season, they are not the team that people aren't expecting now. People expect them to be a playoff contender. And the Steelers, no more Benton Roethlisberger, is now Mitch Trubisky as the starting quarterback. Mike Tomlin, I think, is a future Hall of Fame head coach. But I think the Bengals are just the better team in general. Give me the Bengals to win this one. We have in D.C., we have the Washington Commanders now taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars, who had the number one pick last year. It's a matchup of Doug Peterson against Carson Wentz. I think the Commanders are the better team here. Give me the Commanders to win this one. As for the next games, I have a Baker Mayfield revenge game. The Carolina Panthers are hosting the Cleveland Browns. Jacoby Brissett's going to be the starting quarterback. I do like the Panthers team, and I also like the Browns roster. However, there's a part of me that feels like after last year, there will be a trend in revenge games involving the Panthers in week 1. So give me the Panthers to win this one against the Browns at home. What games are there? Sorry, I don't have the schedule right in front of me, so that's why it seems like I'm a little bit of a daze. The Detroit Lions, after having Hard Knocks and the number 2 pick in Adrian Hutchinson, are taking on the Philadelphia Eagles, who many, including myself, believe are going to win the NFC East. But I actually see the Lions in an upset here because I think the Lions are an improved roster. They're a team that fought very, very hard last year, and I expect them to fight hard again. And after being very, very close to winning the 49ers in week 1 of last year, I think they'll get the job done this week against the Eagles. So give me the Lions to win against the Eagles. In Chicago, the Chicago Bears are going to be taking on the NFC runner-ups in the San Francisco 49ers, now with Trey Lance as a starting quarterback. Justin Fields, week 1 starter, of course, the second year in the league. The Niners have a better roster, but the Bears have a bit more to prove. I would also argue the Niners have a lot to prove, especially with Trey Lance. I think they're going to get the job done this time. Give me the 49ers to win this one against the Bears. What else there? The New England Patriots are going to be traveling to Miami to take on the Dolphins. New coach. Dolphins new coach. Mike McDaniel. Sorry, name escapes me. Don't worry. His name I almost forgot. But the Dolphins, for whatever reason, they know how to beat the Patriots at home, and I think they're going to do it again here. Patriots, of course, were a wild card team last year. They got blown out by the Bills in the wild card round. I think the Dolphins are a better team. So I'm going to take the Dolphins to win this one. What else is there? Sorry. The 4 o'clock games. The Tennessee Titans are going to be taking on the New York Giants. Giants have been one of the worst teams in the NFL the last few years. Titans are back-to-back division winners. The Titans are more experienced. They are the better roster. Without Harold Landry, I don't see them winning their division. So give me the Titans to win this one against the Giants. Matt Ryan, now in Indianapolis Colts. Colt is traveling to NRG Stadium, a place which he has not exactly best memories, to take on the Houston Texans. The Texans are going to be one of the worst teams in the league this year. I do love Lovie Smith as a coach, but just the Colts are a better team all around. Just give me the Colts to win this one, and probably a blowout. Wouldn't shock me. But, I am rooting for the Texans. I wish them the best. I seriously do. Minnesota Vikings are going to be hosting the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers, 3 straight years, 13 wins, yet no Super Bowl berth, which was insane the first time that's ever happened. The Packers, no more Devontae Adams, also no more Zadarius Smith, who is now a Viking. Vikings now have the offensive coordinator for the Rams. So give me the Vikings to actually win this one in week 1 and say that, hey, we are coming for that division. We are a threat to you in that division. Sorry if it feels a little all over the place, but give me some slack. It's in the morning. Then in Los Angeles, we have the Chargers hosting the Raiders. Of course, the AFC West is absolutely loaded, top to bottom. I can honestly see a situation where all 4 of these teams have a winning record at the end of the year. And I think the Chargers are going to win their division. And I think the Chargers are a better team as a whole, because I think out of all those teams in that division, they got the best. They got the most. Their roster has easily improved the most. So give me the Chargers to win this one against the Raiders. In Arizona, the Kansas City Chiefs, who have won their division, every single year since 2016. I see them beating the Arizona Cardinals, who, of course, are going to be hosting the Super Bowl this year in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. I don't think they will make the Super Bowl, but still, it's a nice little tidbit to keep eyes on. So give me the Chiefs to win this one. The Sunday night game, it's a rematch of last year's opening game, where the Dallas Cowboys are going to be taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, this time in Dallas. The Buccaneers, of course, Bruce Arians is no longer there. Todd Bowles is the new head coach. This might be Tom Brady's final season. The Cowboys, of course, there's no Tyron Smith going into the season. I do like the Cowboys as a roster. However, Tom Brady has never beaten the Cowboys once and has never lost the Cowboys once in his career. And I think that's going to be the case again here. So give me the Buccaneers to win this one. And finally, for the Monday night game, for the Denver Broncos, now with Russell Wilson, are in a Super Bowl 48 rematch against the Seattle Seahawks, now with Geno Smith as their main starter. Come on here. The Seahawks are expected to be one of the worst teams in the league in a tough division. Meanwhile, the Broncos are in a division which, like I said before, could very well have all their teams have a winning record by the end of the year. So give me the Broncos to win this one against the Seahawks in Seattle on Monday night. So those are my predictions for week 1 of the NFL season. What do you guys have? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to see what you have to say. Everyone's opinion is appreciated, and it makes it much more nuanced, and I'd love to see what you have to say. Thanks, guys. Have a great NFL Sunday.